She says yes, and she also says, I thought saying yes would feel good. I thought it would feel freeing. And I think that's something that we also don't account for when we start change is how distressing it is when we take our first step towards changing something about our lives. It feels wrong. It feels like the wrong decision. It feels bad and terrifying. And she says, this is not what yet yes is supposed to feel like. And I think it's important to recognize, like, hey, it's gonna probably feel wrong when you do it. Do you get buyer's remorse?
Oh, yes.
I
Yes, I
do.
do. And yes.
Like, buying a house, I'm like, I know that this is a good decision, but as soon as we wrote that check, I was like, I don't think we should do this anymore. But like, it is an investment. It's been a good decision. But right, it's like I don't, this is a really big life change, or even like the moment, right? We both really wanted to be pregnant. We
Having
both wanted to have a kid.
kids.
And the moment we both pregnant, we were like, do I really want this? Right?
Well,
Like,
and it's not that I regret my children, but also like that adjustment is hard,
mm,
especially for me when we went from one kid to two. One of the things that I've learned, because I also really took a lot of inspiration from that, say yes to the things, because our mutual friend, Jess, actually recommended this book to me because I was struggling to say yes to the right things. But you miss, I know this is cliche, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you don't say, if you don't advocate for yourself, you're going to be miserable. If you, especially as women, right? Like men, it's easy. What is it? Taylor T. Swift says, um, if I was a man, my good ideas could be separated from my um, clothes and attitude,
mm,
something like that. So like
not a
for
Swiftie, so I
women
don't know.
especially, I
You
know.
know what's funny? You say
Um,
that you're not into pop culture, but you listen to way more popular music than I do. Like, I don't know most popular artists, and I don't
I
listen to
mean,
them.
I know Taylor Swift because I'm gonna call you out, Danielle, because my sister played that first album on repeat. I used to hate Taylor Swift because I was so tired of that. But I like some of her newer things. The Man, You Need to Calm Down, and yeah, anyway. But she talks about that, how as a woman you can't say no, you can't throw a fit, you can't feel passionate about something without issues arising from that.
Mhm,
But learning to advocate for yourself and say yes but, or yes and,
mhm.
um is really powerful. And I think Shonda does a great job of showcasing that.
Yeah, and but I don't do it all. There's no she says, "My
Powerful.
happy ending is not the same as your happy ending. We kick the crap out of ourselves for not being this way or that way, not having this thing or that thing." And I think that is, you know, as you're saying yes and you are seeing other people's yeses, focusing on the ones that work for you and where you want the trajectory of your life and your progress to go, and not comparing those to other people, right? Some people's rubber balls are going to be glass balls, and that is okay. um so yeah, really my just biggest takeaway is say yes to the things that scare you, say no to the things that are dragging you down, and you know, yeah, say
If
yes,
you're
bitches.
excited about something, say yes. If you're a little bit nervous about something, but you feel like you might should say yes, say yes. And if something makes you miserable, say no. Leave
Mhm.
it. Say yes to being happy and excited and feeling like a badass and being amazing.
If the yes keeps feeling bad, I think we also need to address, like, you can change your yeses. Your yeses don't have to be consistent and constant. Your yeses don't have to be constant. Leave
There is a
yourself
season.
flexibility. If you start down a yes path and it's never feels good, say no.
change your
So,
mind. That is one of the true hallmarks of being an adult and a human being that is open and flexible, is being able to change your mind. It's
yeah.
okay, especially as moms. We have to be okay with changing priorities because there's a season for everything. And I know that's cliche.